Assalamu alaikum, our dear students, and welcome to a new lesson for our school, Qatar Technical School. This is an English lesson for grade 10 using Technical English Book 1. The title of today's lesson is Materials Testing 1. Now let's have a look at the objectives before we start the lesson. Today we have 3 objectives. The first objective is listening for details. The second is recognizing verbs describing material properties. And the third objective is using the present continuous tense correctly. Please go to the course book, page 42. Okay, now let's discuss this picture. What can you see in the picture? What is this man? This man is a mountaineer. He is a mountaineer. Is he doing something dangerous? Yes, I think so. So now let's see the questions we have to answer to be able to discuss this picture. First question, what is the man wearing on his head? Excellent, he's wearing a helmet. Helmet. Now, what's he using to pull himself up the mountain? He's using a rope. Rope. And what's the rope made of? Okay, try to guess the answer for this question. How can you test the strength of the rope? If you want to know this rope is strong or not, you can pull it. You can try to cut it with a knife, something like that. Okay, now we have a listening to answer the following questions. Exercise 2, listen and answer the questions. Number 1, what material is the rope made of? Number 2, what is the lecturer doing? A lecturer is a person who gives a lecture. He is like a teacher or something like that. Number 3, is the rope breaking? Okay, so now let's listen to answer the questions.
Unit 6, Materials, Recording 32.
Today we're doing a tensile strength test for this mountaineering rope. Okay, is everyone ready? Can you see and hear me clearly?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, now listen and watch carefully. The rope is made of nylon. Now I'm pulling the rope. I'm stretching it. Is it breaking?
No, not at all.
That's right, it isn't breaking.
Okay, now let's see what is the answer for question 1. What material is the rope made of? Perfect, it's made of nylon. What is the lecturer doing? She's doing 2 things. She's pulling the rope and she is stretching it. 3, is the rope breaking? No, it isn't. Now we are going to listen again and complete the dialogue, which is in question number 3. So let's listen. First let's read. I am 1, the rope. I am 2, it. Is it? 3, no, it. 4, that's right, it. We have 2 spaces, number 5. Listen and try to complete this.
Unit 6, Materials, Recording 32.
Today we're doing a tensile strength test for this mountaineering rope. Okay, is everyone ready? Can you see and hear me clearly?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, now listen and watch carefully. The rope is made of nylon. Now I'm pulling the rope. I'm stretching it. Is it breaking?
No, not at all.
That's right, it isn't breaking.
Okay, now let's check the answers. Number 1, pulling. I am pulling the rope. Number 2, I am stretching it. I'm stretching. 3. Is it breaking? No, it isn't. That's right. It isn't breaking. Thank you. Okay, now let's look at this sentence carefully. This is a sentence that was said by the lecturer in the previous listening. She said, I am pulling the rope. I am pulling the rope. Let's look carefully at the word am and at the ing that is added to the verb pull. What we saw in the previous sentence, in this sentence, I am pulling the rope, is what we call the present continuous tense. Now let's see how we make sentences in the present continuous tense. We will see 3 examples. The first example, I'm standing now. I am standing now. Second example, he is standing now. He is standing now. Third one, you are standing now. If we study these sentences carefully, we see that standing is in all the sentences. We added ing to the verb stand, and before that, before the standing, before the verb, we added am, is, or are. Am when we use I, is when we use he, she, it, or a singular noun or name, and are if we are using you, we, they, or a plural word. So the present continuous tense in the affirmative with the verb play, for example, let's continue looking at examples. We say I space playing. What should we put in the space? Am. Very good. I am playing. You, we, they, what should we put here? Are. Very good. And he, she, it is playing. Now let's look at the negative with the same verb playing. Okay, so what should we put here in the first space? We will put am and not. So I am not playing. I am not playing. You or we or they are not. You are not playing. We are not playing. They are not playing. Finally, he, she, it. Very good. We put is not. So in the negative, we add not after am, are, or is. Now let's see some examples. What is she doing? We noticed that we here used is and ing with do. So what is she doing? Let's look at the picture. What is the verb we should use here? The verb is draw. So we should say she is drawing a picture. She is drawing a picture. Another question. What is the bird doing? What is the bird doing? What is the verb here? The verb is fly. So the answer should be it is flying. It is flying. Now, yes or no way. It means that if I will give you some sentences and you decide if the sentence is correct or no way to be correct, which is needs change. Let's see. The boy is eating. Is the sentence correct? The boy is eating. Yes, it's correct because the boy is singular, is and ing. Now, I am watch TV. I am watch TV. Is this a correct sentence? No way. It should be I am watching TV. I am watching TV. There is an ing missing here. They go to school. In the present simple, this sentence is correct, but if we need to put it in the present continuous, it should be they are going to school. So it's correct if it is present simple, but it cannot be present continuous because we don't have are and the ing. She is driving to the mall. Yes, this sentence is correct. We enjoying at the party. Is this sentence correct? No. What is missing? Are. Very good. It should be we are enjoying at the party. Now, interrogative, which means the questions. Is he playing football at the moment? Is he playing? We notice here that we put is before he, and then we put the verb playing, the verb plus ing. So instead of saying he is playing, it becomes is he playing, and this is a question. No, he is not playing football. Okay, now let's move to studying some vocabulary. The words we have today are scratch, compress, cut, drop, bend, heat, stretch, strike. Now, let's go to exercise 4 in the course book. Match the actions with the verbs in the box. We have the words bend, compress, cut, drop, heat, scratch, stretch, and strike. I advise you please to pause the video, try to search the meaning of these words in the dictionary, then try to match them with the pictures. After you search them, then come back to check the answers. Okay, now I assume that you have answered the exercise, so let's check together. What is number 1? It's scratch. Number 2, compress. 3, stretch. 4, bend. 5, strike. 6, drop. 7, cut. And finally 8, heat. Very good. Okay, now we will do exercise 5. The lecturer is testing other materials. Complete his description. And when we talk about description, we need to use the present continuous. Let's see the example. Now I am heating this plastic to 100 degrees Celsius. Can you see? Let's do also number 2. It not melt. So the answer should be is not melting. Okay, now I put this helmet on the floor. The answer is I am putting. Please pause the video for 3 or 4 minutes, answer the rest of the question, then come back to check the answers. Okay, now let's see. We will start from number 4. And now the machine drop is dropping a 10 kilogram weight on it. Right, now look at Dr. Wilson. He is striking the metal plate with a hammer, but the plate is not bending or isn't bending. Okay, now the jaws of the vice. Very good. It should be are compressing because we're talking about jaws. Okay, a plural word. Now the jaws of the vice are compressing this plastic block. The block is not breaking. Now Dr. Wilson is hanging a weight of 500 kilograms from the ropes, but the ropes aren't or are not stretching. Very good. Okay, so now we have achieved all our objectives for today. Please don't forget to go to the teams to answer the questions. After watching the video, you have 24 hours. We wish you all best of luck. Goodbye.